So today I'm going to start with a story of a girl from my childhood. Pretty young girl. This was a story she kind of told me, and it is her story to Mars. Yeah, with aliens. Weird weird aliens. Damn weird. Pretty scary ones too. And then I was thinking, with aliens like this, how can we be safe? I mean, Earth was never safe until we knew that cars existed. Because cars are the safest we can get, I guess. Cars are the most important. But that's not the point here. The point is this alien, you see, this one. The best alien in existence. It's the story of a friend, and I'll share it with you today. First, I gotta figure out how to make a new slide. This. I think it's safe. I don't want to save it here. In 1 minute. So anyway, I went on this trip with her. We got into NASA, NA, SA, and over there we got selected for the new Mars mission to Pluto. The new Mars mission to Mars. It was the first time in history we were going. Scientists were insanely excited. So were we, but that wasn't stopping us from getting on it. So then we got on the rocket. We got this dog with us. Name was Sputnik. I think so. That's what the other dogs on the spaceship with us called him. He looked a bit like this. Pretty cute dog, I guess. Looked like that. And he had a big penis. No lie. But yeah, I'm not joking. That was the size of his ding dong. I played ping pong with it. Then he played ping pong with his own ding dong. That motherfucker got nuts like King Kong. Okay, anyway, so then we went on his space trip to Mars. There were 4 aliens on that planet. 1, 2, 3. Their eyes were scary because they didn't have pupils like round pupils. They were flat. You see that flat? Yeah, super scary. That didn't stop us either. We were destined to take back a relic from that planet. And these 3-eyed aliens weren't stopping us today. So as soon as we landed on the planet, we got into our Mars rover and sent out Sputnik. You see, Sputnik? We sent him out. And trust me, he rocked their world. He rocked out with his cock out. And then after that, he licked them. Pretty good day it was. But that's not where it ended. Oh no. Yeah. So then we went on the space exploration in our Mars rover. And after Sputnik finished licking them, we continued our journey to enter the big abyss. The abyss of the Great Lord Turin Purun. Yeah. Turunpurun. Pretty much his name. He loved girls, human girls and guys. That didn't stop him from plucking the male astronauts' strawberry pickle bum holes. Pretty good too. I don't see why he couldn't. Anyway, so then we continued into his palace. Entered through a door. See that door? That one. And on either side were three aliens with 3 eyes. 3 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either side. 3-eyed aliens. As we walked this road up, my friend, the girl, forget her name, she told me that's a pretty dangerous path because there was all thunder and lightning, and that's the most dangerous part of any journey, thunder and lightning. And if we continued on this path, we would never get success. Because thunder and lightning is scary, as you all know. So we had no choice. We wore raincoats, pretty cool yellow ones, with our heads out. We looked like E.T., So essentially we were going to E.T.'s planet in a disguise of E.T. Pretty clever on her part. Sputnik got a cool dog version. Looks something like this. Even had a small cutout for his head, from which his beak came out. Pretty chill. Another for his ears. Looked pretty legit back then. Didn't question it. Think I should have now. Then we went. All three of us went. That's her, by the way. That's her. That's me. So we went in. And to our surprise, there wasn't much, bro. There wasn't much. It was freaking empty. Empty. Nothing in no direction. Just empty. But then we realized every direction has an up and down also. Then we realized we weren't dealing with an ordinary species. We were dealing with the next generation of Robococks. That's right. Robococks. Like that, I guess. And it was a very unsettling sight, but we had to endure it while these Robococks were jerking themselves off in our presence while giving us the death stare. Yeah, that's how they looked right there. I was pretty scared that day. My anus was cringing. I hadn't stopped there, I said if they can do it, so can we. So then we decided that we have to put a stop to these people, but we didn't know how to. We couldn't touch them. They moved too fast, and our attacks were invaluably stupid. Yeah. It turns out they weren't normal beings like us. They just moved in 3 dimensions. 4 actually for us. But we move in 3 dimensions. Length, breadth, height. Yep. That's how we move. And length, breadth and height didn't help us back then because these creatures moved in the 4th dimension. Gravity. Let me explain this to you in another way. As humans, we only move in 3 dimensions. So suppose if we went to a planet and a species existed in 2 dimensions, they would plainly exist on the floor, 2 dimensions, length and breadth. So that would be one population right there. They'd be like shadows. If they were creatures were shadows. Now shadows move in 2 dimensions, nothing else. We, on the other hand, if we went there, we would be moving in height also, which is our 3rd dimension, length, breadth, height. And when we would lift off the ground, they would think of it as teleportation, because we would go past the floor. We wouldn't be there on the floor. We would be in the 3rd dimension, which is height. We jumped up and then landed there. So they would essentially think that we teleported over there. But we didn't. We just traveled through an extra dimension. So were these people, these aliens on Mars. They wanted me to cry, but I said no, I will rather die. Die in the blood of the enemies. I said, yeah baby, we're gonna finish it today. We're gonna finish you off like I finished off my food. Finish you off like I ate down my hood. Oh, toot. So then as we entered this place, it turns out these people were traveling in the 4th dimension. Gravity. So they could suck cock in the 4th dimension. How cool is that? We can only dream of stuff like that. But trust me, pussy is better. So as I was saying, we tried to fight these people. We couldn't. They were hitting us left, right and center. We couldn't really do much. Then I remembered an old saying from my childhood. It was what my father told me. He said, and I quote him, "Yo son, do you know what's stronger than love? Passion." I mean, he said, "Yo son, do you know what is stronger than
the force of the enemy hits you. I said, no, Dad. Please tell me. Enlighten me with your knowledge. I need to know. He said, son, the most important thing in life is love. Love is the true power by which we can overcome anything in life. And this is when I remembered the beautiful girl standing next to me. Yeah, she was gorgeous with that blonde hair. I can only remember how gorgeous she was. The most beautiful smile in the world. Those perfect teeth. And those beautiful eyes. She was the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And then I told her, yo, Sabrina, let's fuck and get some babies, cause love is the most important thing in this world. So she was like, yo, my name ain't Sabrina, but it sure ain't. I don't know. And then we told each other the vows and were illegally husband and wife forever. Best day of my life. I'll never forget that beautiful face of hers. It was the most beautiful thing that happened to me that day. And then she asked the important question. She asked, yo, dog, we marry in love, but that giant ass fourth dimension son of a bitch ain't gonna leave us alone, bitch. I said, yes, that's indeed the case. But, darling, what can we even do? She said, yo, dog, pull out a bazooka, cause nothing says love like 4,000 tons of metric force and gunpowder. Honestly, I didn't know what to tell her at that moment, but that seemed like a logical answer. It was either go big or go home. I had to take her out of the mess which I got her into. The intergalactic orgy of bazookas. Exactly. So, as I proceeded to pick up the gun with my hands, yeah, like that, I was pretty determined to blow this guy's cock off, because why wouldn't I, I need to save her. So I pulled the trigger a bit, and then I got a massive erection because it reminded me of her bosoms. Super pretty girl. The most pretty girl I've ever seen in my life. And I only thought of one thing. How am I going to get her into bed? So I just fired it off in any direction. And by luck it hit the fourth dimension generator or wall. And we were free. But that didn't end there. The boss wanted a threesome. And I did not get out of this. He said, son, you ruined my kingdom. Now you'll go back to Earth and be happy. But what's in it for me or your dogs? I said, well, if you want, you can have the babies of my wife. And with that, we had a threesome. To this day, I regret having children with 3 stomachs, 5 brains. Admittedly, the brain gives them more knowledge at school. But who wants 5 boobs on that child? Male child. And the girls don't have boobs. That's the worst part. But not to worry. Plastic surgery always at a rescue. Just as my penis had. Ho ho ho. And with that happy note, we go back to Earth. And we fuck. Connection. See the connection right there? 1, 2, love. Yeah. That's how it's done. That's the story of my friends' adventures in space. And with that, I'd like to say the end. Oops, wait a minute. And yeah, that seems a bit better. So thanks, y'all. See y'all in the part 2 of Emily's trials in Madagascar. Exactly. Thanks, bro.